All right, welcome back to Triple B Movie Reviews. The Ed, Jake, here with our
beers,
beards,
and our B movies.
Today we have one called I Had a Bloody Good Time at Harker House.
House Harker.
House Harker.
Let's not get to titles.
Titles are an issue.
Inside Out.
Little dyslexia up here.
Yeah.
So this one is one I picked. I don't know. We've talked about this in the past, but I don't watch the movies and then send them to the Ed. I just pick a movie and I
just totally random, folks.
If you're gonna do B movies, in my opinion, that's the best way to do it. Just be like, this looks like. I'm telling you right now, Tubi has one called Arctic Sharks. Yeah, put it on your list. It's coming.
Oh man!
So I had a bloody good time at House Harker. It's all about the Harker family, descendants, from Dracula. They're down on their luck. It's a sister, a brother, or two brothers. One of them's kind of special ed, and a friend. And they are trying to figure out how to make money to renovate their house, which is a town landmark.
Well, it was even more fun than that. They had actually gotten a grant from the city to fix it up, and instead they were producing this little movie about their history.
So they end up with a deadline of 48 hours or a week. They get a week.
Is that right? Okay.
I think they get 7 days. But they get 7 days. They have a nosy neighbor that ends up seeing them kill. Who they kill? I just lost my whole train there.
Yeah, I forget. They did have that guy die, and I forget. Oh, he was just a burglar. He was coming in there to steal their money and accidentally hurt himself and died.
Yeah, there's a serial killer at the beginning of the movie that you hear is going around killing everybody. And he jumps in at the beginning of the movie.
And then sexually molests them after they're dead. That's the good part.
So he ends up getting killed. Well, the nosy neighbor sees it, and you find out through this whole situation after she has a heart attack that the neighbor's husband is an exorcist. And between him and then they kind of come up with this plot, and the father has a skull from like Dracula. The
actual Dracula skull.
Right. And in amongst the hijinks, an actual vampire ends up coming to the house, and it just goes crazy from there. And then towards the end, they end up surviving and everybody's happy. But there's also a thread in there with the friends trying to get with the sister.
Oh yeah.
So.
Which didn't work out well for him.
Yes.
It just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, no. So, you watched it. Did you have a positive or something?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. The first part of the movie, maybe the first half of it almost.
First third's a little slow.
It was awful slow and just didn't seem kind of bounced around. And
they tried really hard to make a lot of jokes at the beginning. And they're just not funny because the actors aren't that good.
Yeah, it was not good right at first. And then, like I say, as the action started to happen, things got better. And I really enjoyed the brother, the one that was a little backwards.
Yeah.
That had the pencil. Because there was this whole little string about him always having been that way and the sister, saving him from the bullies at school and stuff like that. And the father telling her now he's going to be okay. He'll find his way, and he's the one that saved him in the end, and ended up more confident and seeming more normal. So his little story was worth half the movie.
Yes, and he seemed to be a little bit better actor in my opinion, or at least played the part better.
Well, he had an easy part most of the time.
It's true. That's true.
All they had to do is look at his pencil.
Yes. Yes. Did you have anything else that was a positive? Did you?
That was my favorite part. By far was the brother. Yeah.
I enjoyed the acting of the brother and the friend. The friend was cracking me up. His trying to get with the girl was entertaining. I enjoyed. My favorite part while they're fighting, the girlfriend is dating the sheriff, and he ends up becoming a vampire and attacking the friend, who at that point is like, hell yeah, I'll kill this guy and then I can give it to the sister. So he stabs him, but he stabs him in the shoulder instead of the heart.
Right.
One of my favorite parts is at the end when he comes back and the guy goes, "Oh, yay, you lived."
Yeah.
And the sheriff's all, "Wow, how smart to hit me in the shoulder," you know. And that was pretty classic. And then the vampires dying. Oh my God, the exploding blood.
Oh yeah, they did that, and that's the first time I'd seen that in the movie. You know, I don't know where that came from.
At one point, this very large vampire dies and falls on the friend.
Yeah, had him pinned down.
And he's like, no, and then you're
well, and the cute part's when he first was faced with that vampire and he peed himself.
Yes.
And through the rest, which is perfectly understandable, folks, you know.
That's a pretty big vampire.
But yeah, he was pretty scary. But then through the rest of the movie, there's people saying,
"Did you pee yourself?"
Did I pee yourself?
Yeah, and he kept, "I was a vampire. Vampire peed on me." Yeah. So, and I enjoyed the guy that played the exorcist. I thought he was really good.
Yeah, he was good.
There's a scene in the beginning of it, or in the middle part when they go into kind of phase 2 or the second phase or stage of the movie, where they're gonna chop up, you know, or not chop, but drill holes in the wife.
Yeah,
so
in the dead wife's neck. So
yeah, so it looks like a vampire.
Promote this vampire rumor.
And this sped brother's getting ready to do it, and then, you know, you've got all three of them sitting there, and you just kind of see in the background the old guy pulls up this thing of plastic.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. Was there something you didn't like?
Yeah.
I mean, we've already kind of touched on part of it, but
yeah, the other brothers movie that they kept panning back to bits of him being in. Movie about
the
baton twirling.
Baton twirling, yeah.
Oh,
the running
Lord.
joke throughout about
my
baton twirling was
it was called twirl. You know, that was a little, you know, come on.
I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I didn't really like the main character at all.
Overall, don't get me wrong. Once the movie started rolling, and at the end, I enjoyed it way more than I expected.
It's a poor man's Dead Alive. The end of the scene where they're killing all the vampires is a poor man's Dead Alive.
There was some blood.
So much blood. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I didn't like the main character. I didn't like the sister either.
You didn't? Well, you had to like the sister.
No, I didn't like it. Didn't you?
Really?
No. I did like. I thought overall the movie I enjoyed it, but I didn't. I thought the friend and the sheriff played their parts real well.
Oh, okay.
And the sister wasn't bad. She was okay. Her part was just real weird. Like, she was basically there just to be food for the vampire at the end, and to be or a reason for them to go in the house, and then for her to have the flashbacks about taking care of the brother.
Yeah,
she should have had.
That was important.
She should have had more of a part, in my opinion, because she was a good actress.
I think a topless part would have really, would have improved the movie.
This was that kind of movie.
Yeah, but it should have been. They all should be.
What's your grade?
And 1 3/4. 1.75.
Yeah.
You said we were giving out too many twos.
I'm gonna go with a 1.5, like the last one. I think that it's worth watching once, but it's not a movie you're gonna quote. It's not a movie you're gonna run out. If I'm watching, we've talked several times about how I view, the grading. I'm not going to turn this on Comedy Central or, TBS late at night and be like, oh, House, Harker, what a good time,
I don't know. I might watch it one more time.
If there's absolutely nothing else.
It just ended awfully well. I liked how it turned out. So that's a big thing for me. Well,
and the scene where the cop talks to the friend and, tries to tell him, why can't we just get along? And, that was it. It was a decent movie.
For me.
So, I mean, you know, you're giving it a 1 3/4. I'm giving it a 1.5. You know, overall, I think we liked it, but it was one of those movies that lacked in certain areas.
Well, and you know, I kind of figure, okay, if something was an enjoyable enough watch, you know, it's not an hour and a half that you're sitting here thinking, oh, God, no, this is kind of, you know, anything that I spent an hour and a half on and I enjoyed it, that's worth a couple of B's, you know. And then the really good ones, the really ones that really capture you, you know. Or
you go by that route though, and then we don't ever review one because we turned it off and moved.
Yeah, I never suggest them to be reviewed.
All right, so question of the day.
Oh my.
Yeah. What is the B movie that you think should be remade, or you know, gone from B to an A? Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what I'm thinking out there, folks. You know it.
Dead Alive?
Bigfoot versus zombies. I would love to see that with a good budget. And better a Bigfoot costume too.
So, Sharkenstein.
I've never heard of it.
The elephant in the room. For the record, before we go any farther, mine would be the Evil Dead 2, Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2, but it would be remade, not serious like they remade it the last time, but remake it in the, you know, Bruce Campbell, campy, you know.
More funny. Yeah, more stuff going on that you can enjoy. So,
we'll finish this up with a quick, you know, like, subscribe, share, hit the Facebook page of, Triple B Movie Reviews. But on our Facebook page, we had a conversation about shark movies. Somebody brought up Sharknado.
Oh my!
Mr. Moondog himself, you know, shout out to Moon because he's the one guy that's actually made several comments.
Yes, he has. I've noticed that.
Yes, but we were talking about shark movies and Sharkenstein got brought up. I can't find a copy of it. I can't find it on YouTube. Sharkenstein.
Now, who makes this?
It's directed and acted in by the same people that did Bigfoot versus Zombies.
Damn it!
If you watch the trailer, which for the record is on Triple B Movie Review Facebook group page.
Wow!
It has the guy that played the bounty hunter is in the trailer.
Well,
on the boat as a scientist, and I think I saw the girl as well.
I'm gonna have to remember that because I bet it's on Putlocker.
I don't know.
Everything seems to be on Putlocker.
I just thought that was funny as hey. There's a scene in it. You want to talk about just you should never watch a movie that has this in it. In the trailer, I think it's in the trailer. It might have been another clip I saw. The shark's on land and he's raping an older lady.
I gotta see this.
Let that sink in.
I hope there's not a lot of graphic.
Well, I mean, it's probably the same amount of gratuity that you got in Bigfoot versus Zombie.
Which was
the scientist from Bigfoot versus Zombie is in as well. I saw him.
Well, there you go.
Was the bad guy?
Yeah.
So anybody.
And he was the weak actor in the group.
Oh man! Wow. So, anyways, anybody who possibly knows where we can find Sharkenstein.
I'm going looking for it when I get home.
I'll
let you know right now.
Yes. So, yeah.
I am all pumped up about this.
Yes. So, do you have anything for them?
Yeah. By gosh, this weekend, grab yourself a brew. If you don't have a beard, just grow with it. You'll be fine. Enjoy yourself some B movies.
All right. Well, y'all have a nice day.